Hare Krishna. Welcome to Morning Amrut Vani program. His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. Her Grace Rupavati Radha Mataji will be reading the Namamrita, followed by Srila Prabhupada quote, followed by Srila Prabhupada Lilamrit. Thereafter, Her Grace Sadhu Sevani Mataji will be reciting the slokas. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam. Sri Namamrit, the nectar of the holy name. One who is advanced in chanting the holy name induces others to chant. Many fools, not knowing the transcendental nature of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, sometimes impede our loudly chanting this mantra. Yet one who is actually advanced in the fulfillment of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra induces others to chant also. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explained Krishna Shakti Vina Nahi Tare Pravartana. Unless one receives special power of attorney from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he cannot reach the glories of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. As devotees propagate the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the general population of the entire world gets the opportunity to understand the glories of the holy name. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 7.83 Hare Krishna. Prabhupada quote 8th February. One who seeks pleasure externally, he is materialist, and one who seeks pleasure internally, he is spiritualist. Los Angeles, February 08, 1969. Prabhupada Lila Amrit. He was always trying to create a good atmosphere through Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. The whole Bhagavad Gita was his practical life. His mission was not a mission of preaching only, but of practical action. He was also trying to catch me for this mission, and I would try to slip away. I did not think that he would do any miracle for spiritual revolution of the world, although that is what he urged us. While Dr. Shastri did his clinic, Abhay sat and spoke with patients, occasionally recommending medicines but mostly preaching. For now, he was content to live and preach in Jhansi. Here was live, people receptive to his preaching, who responded to his urging them to chant Hare Krishna. His desire and determination to leave everything else behind and preach day and night, depending on Krishna for the results, were increasing. He began regular lecturing and chanting at various programs in the city, sometimes at several in one day. On Sunday, he would lecture at the Sadhana Mandir, another day at the Gita Mandir, and another day at the Theosophical Society, and regularly in people's home. Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Dandavat Pranam. Bhagavad Gita 18.18 Jnanam Gyeyam Parigyata Trividha Karma Chodana Karanam Karma Karteti Trividha Karma Sangraha. Translation. Knowledge, the object of knowledge, and the knower are the three factors that motivate action. The senses, the work, and the doer are the three constituents of action. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.15.19. Natyam sugitam vaditram antardhanam cha kechara ऋषयश्चाशिष satya samudra sankham atmajam. Translation. The demigods who always travel in outer space gave King Prithu the arts to perform dramas, sing songs, play musical instruments, and disappear at his will. The great sages also offered him infallible blessings. The oceans offered him a conch shell produced from the ocean. Hare Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrit Madhya Leela 5.123. Tara Bhakti Vashe Gopala Tara Agya Dila Gopala Laila Sei Kataka Aila. Translation. When the king begged him to come to his kingdom, Gopala, who was already obliged for his devotional service, accepted his prayer. Thus the king took the Gopal deity and went back to Katak. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare. श्री श्री राधराज बिहारी भगवान की जय। ललिता सखी विशाखा माता की जय। गिरिराज गोवर्धन महाराज की जय। सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय, गौरांग निताय महाप्रभु की जय, शील प्रभुपाद की जय, मॉर्निंग चैंटिंग प्रोग्राम की जय, संवेत भक्त वृंद की जय, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. One who is advanced in chanting the holy name induce others to chant. Our mission is Jivana Sarthak Kare Kara Paropkar. We should chant in such a way, we should perform bhakti in such a way that nearby people us, they should also get benefit and they should also get somehow attached with the holy name of the Lord. And that is the success of our life. Srila Prabhupada, when he went in the West, he introduced this Mahasankirtanam. In the Tompkins Square in New York, he sat down and there for hours and hours he was sitting and doing the chanting. And what happened? The people nearby, they started sitting near and they started chanting the holy name. And that is the revolution of Sankirtan movement in the Western world. Just sitting under one tree and praying to the Lord and starting Kirtan for hours and hours. People used to come, sit, and chant. And that is how the ISKCON was born. Very nice. Srila Prabhupada is saying in the today's quote, when you search for happiness outside, that is called as materialistic. When you search for happiness inside, connecting yourself with the Lord, you are termed as spiritualist. So Dr. Shastri, who lived with Srila Prabhupada, he is giving his autobiography about Srila Prabhupada's life in Jhansi. And he's seeing that this person was not an ordinary person. He had an urge to preach and create a revolution throughout the world. But according to him, he thought that it was not possible. And he always wanted to catch me, and I always slipped out from his mission. He had been preaching throughout the day in many, many places, and he was conducting so many programs. In Sunday, he was conducting in Gita Mandir, Sadhana Mandir. Everywhere he was doing programs, and his life was only preaching. And he wanted that people should take up this bhakti. One very important thing Shastri writes was, he was not just preaching, he was showing practical way of how to perform bhakti. Hare Krishna. Jnanam Geyam Parigyata Trividha Karma Chodana Karanam Karma Karteti Trividha Karma Sangraha. We have studied that there are 5 factors which leads to karma. Sthanam, Karta, Karanam, Cheshtha, and the Paramatma, Lord. Here, Lord is saying what inspires one and motivate one to do the karma. Knowledge. So knowledge is also of 3 types. Rajogun, Tamogun, Satogun, and Shuddha Sattvagun. Object of knowledge is also of 4 types. Rajogun, Tamogun, Satogun, and Shuddha Sattvagun. And the knower are also of three types: Rajogun, Tamogun, Satogun, and Shuddha Sattvagun. So, according to the guna of knowledge, that will be the object of his knowledge. And the knower. So, they inspire according to the gunas. Tamasi knowledge have tamasi object of the knowledge. And the knower of such knowledge inspires many people to become tamasi. The same thing happens for Rajoguni, Tamoguni, and Shuddha Sattvaguni. That's why we should associate and with the Shuddha Sattva Gun, because that type of people motivate us to go back to the spiritual world. That type of people speak about the spiritual knowledge, and the object of the knowledge is Krishna. And there are three things which constitute the action, that is, the senses, the work, and the doer. We can go further. So demigods, they gave musical instruments, and they gave the power him to disappear at will. Great sages gave him blessings, and the ocean offered him conch shell, which by blowing he can get victory. So Purushottam Dev, out of love and devotion, prayed to Gopal deity. And Gopal deity, out of love and devotion, accepted. And then from Vidyanagar, he brought the Gopal deity to Kataka. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.